It's getting dark. So I think maybe we want to have a little meditate. Let me head back to this marker. And then after we have a little meditate, overnight meditate, we'll go back to the village. Whoop. It's nice not to have fall damage, huh? All right. Oops. Oh, let me do a few more ability points now while I'm thinking about it. What other signs do we want? Not right now. Not right now. Maybe Yrden. Yeah, we do want all of these intensities to be higher. So let's Gwen. And let's pop in these guys up here. And what are these down here? Okay. Gwen discharge, that's nice. That's nice. Yrden. Yeah. Let's get Yrden intensity. So now our signs are just crazy. I think maybe I might want to swap out one of these for poison on the blades. So this is oil applied to blades gives a 3% chance of poisoning on each hit. So let's do that. And undying is nice just in case. Oh, I didn't even realize. Finish upgrading that. Okay. Why don't I replace this with that? All right. Good. And these will unlock as we progress. I've given myself, more slots than you would typically have access to, but not so many slots that I don't have to think about what I can and cannot use. Okay. Oh, I forgot I wanted to meditate. Let's see. Yeah, before we meditate, let's read a couple more character entries. Lambert, the youngest among the witches of Kaer Morhen, and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls. By the start of our tale, Lambert had proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over. Yet he had also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humor. In his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner, could irritate even his fellow witchers of the School of the Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. All true, we'll see him again later. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School, and most likely the oldest witcher of any school on the continent. About as long as years as the ruins of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though alternately complaining about his creepy bones, this master of the witcher trade gave no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Gray but still spry, he continued to ply the monster hunting trade into his golden years. Effectively, too, as he'd seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adopted father and mentor to the other witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Temeria. And then finally, Yennefer of Fingerburn. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy. Rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups, Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. And this memory loss, I think, is a sort of convenient plot device for the other two Witcher games, for him to start with a sort of clean slate. And I believe Yennefer has not been seen in the games up until Witcher 3. Alright, let's have a little meditate. Yep. So meditation will restore all of your potions. And if you are on one of the easier levels, will restore your health. And of course, it will cause time to pass. Wait, Roach, did you kill something? Oh my gosh, Roach. Where are we going? Alright, we're headed back to White Orchard to look at some of the quests that are appearing over here. And let's start with this guy. A.m. It's a nice little morning. Don't mess with me. It's Miss Loud. Oh, hi.
Hey there.
Just chilling out here?
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
Let's start with this guy. That doesn't look so great. Willis?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I am not a dimwit.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to serve as their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Yeah, so this guy is in a bit of a spot, right? He's the only armorer around. The Nilfgaardians are basically making him work on their armor. And the people in the village who are Temerian don't like the Nilfgaardians and by association are not pleased with this guy. And then on top of that, he's a dwarf and some people are racist. So we can try to help this guy out.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
I have cat eyes. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, what's back here?
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Okay.
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Okay, so it wasn't the dwarf himself.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
Okay, so whoever it was in a state, let's put it that way. Whoa. Oh, a chest. I don't want those things, that's junk.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Okay, let's see. Probably pops out on the other side somewhere. Oh, over here. Well, here's a boot.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Does this go somewhere? Oh.
Something jumped out of the rushes.
Oh!
Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Mm-hmm. Coming right back into the village. Oh, hi! Hang on, I want to talk to you.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
See, you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Alright, it's the guy we saved. Let's see what he has.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Okay, so here is where these like mod armors that I have are sold. So he's got legendary versions of what I'm wearing right now, which are obviously much better, but which require level 95, so I cannot wear them. This is just level 58 though, and I like the way it looks, and I have a lot of money, so I'm gonna buy this Temerian armor. I don't need any more silver swords. I could use another steel sword. Temerian. And I already have all the best horse stuff. Okay. Ooh, wow, that's a lot more damage on that crossbow. Yep, I'll take that. Alrighty. I don't want these. This I'm just going to hold on to. I'm only 3 levels away. Although, it's really not that much better, if at all better than this other stuff. But I do think it looks nice. And that's the important thing. You can have these swords. I don't want them. You will not get the best prices this way. The best prices you can get would be to sell the swords to a blacksmith, but I don't care enough because I have a lot of money. I also really don't want that. Please take it. Alrighty. Bye.
Take care.
Thanks. Okay, now back to the matter at hand. Oops. Excuse me.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Okay.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Yep.
Don't have a witch with a hunter in the eyes by poking him asking.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
I wouldn't know.
Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though
Perhaps you should tell the Black Ones about
This
it.
boy,
What do I know?
will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
what for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Okay, so Vesemir's also gathering information. Okay. Trail leads to this house.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Hello? Uh-huh.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human.
See?
Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats. Am I not right?
Doesn't really have a choice.
We can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Well, you know, I do like money, and I'm kind of racist too, so whatever.
Fine. I'll agree to that, if you swear to stop playing with fire. Fail to do that and I'll come back, and someone will get hurt.
Of course, Master Witcher. I swear on me dead mum. Your gold, and here's to your health. Down with the Black Ones and non-humans alike.
Yikes. Alright, well, let's go tell him that we couldn't find the arsonist.
Looking for trouble.
Goidamar.
It's Durban
It's
now.
Durban. Is there anything else good here? The Imperial garrison hereby announces every week that the village's poor may come by to collect food rations. That's pretty good. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to do that. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. Imperial Edict number 18 of 45. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies may bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Ah, so beneficent, getting them to gather bodies so they don't get diseases. Could do it yourself, that would be a little bit more beneficent. Death to the invaders, hark fair folk of the north. If you have a yearning for freedom, if you're prepared to take up arms to defend the motherland, head to the woods. We go stronger by the day, and will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will sooner die for your country than live as a slave to foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beasts sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenna, to arms! Right. The New Order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sarg Winleave speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by writ of our most gracious sovereign, Emir Var Emrys. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to a bright new era. Well, kind of lays out the pros and cons.
Couldn't track your arsonist down. Sorry about that.
Damn shame. Well, the black ones might catch him eventually. Do you need anything? I managed to save some things from the fire. And my anvil's whole. I could bang something out. You know, can use every copper now.
Alright. So at least now we have access to an armorer.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Alright. He's got some pretty good stuff. Diagrams. Yeah, these are still lesser glyphs. No cards.
So long.
Wow. Look, that little birdhouse. That's cute. Oh, yes. Okay. I know what little quest we want to go do next. Let's go, Roach. This is, I think, one of the more infamous quests in this game. A very important service we have to render.
Got a lot of bread today.
That's very nice.
Nordling.
Hello? Ooh, good stuff.
Something moved. Hey! Anyone home?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
I like this sarcasm.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black-wist sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, there he's lying there.
All right, lady. I had to listen to that whole story.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Okay, so this guy asked to borrow her pan. He goes into this house, another guy goes into the house, and then one guy comes out of the house with no pan. Which means probably that both the pan and one of the guys are in here. Let's check it out. We gotta ard this door down. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. She didn't seem bothered by that. Okay. Let's see. What's in here? Oh, good. I do not want that.
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Yikes.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
What's that, dearie? Alright, let's look at this guy.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Let's like this. Oh. There's some Gwent cards, but we can't take them. Right, what is this? Or maybe there was a flag there, I don't know. There's the frying pan.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plow cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for another meeting. I suspect I know who this is, based on the monocle and the vulgarity. So somebody here is meeting with somebody from the Nilfgaardian army to have some kind of accord or meeting or deal to be struck. Whoever the monocle belonged to is not here anymore.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yes, it's right here. It's okay.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yes. Can I read these? No. Just the burned ones. Okay. So this will come into play much later on. I'll try to I'll try to remember when we get to it. But we will indeed encounter somebody who wears a monocle, who is engaged in a secret plot, who would engage in spycraft like this, and is negotiating with the Nilfgaardians.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road.
Well, thanks, lady.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Let me just check to make sure there's nothing else in here worth looking at. I don't think there is. Oh, she gave me a bunch of bread. No, I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay, Roach. Let's see. Where to now? Yeah, let's go help out this person first. Alright, Roach, I'm not coming into the water for you. You're gonna have to come out here. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Alright, we're gonna cut across. Oh!
Magic. A place of power.
Hello. Looked pretty cool there, Roach. Let's go. That was worth a stop. Oh no. Run. Woo! Found him. Oh no, I'm sorry. I attracted wolves. I didn't mean to. He doesn't seem too bothered. Excuse me. I think I need a Gwen. There we go. That was very rude. I just wanted to talk to this man. Oh, I blew out his fire. I'm sorry.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Alright, fine.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Alrighty, let's see. So this guy lost a bunch of cargo off a cart. He was attacked by monsters. Ooh, here we go.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Oops, bees. This looks like it.
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
That doesn't quite match up with what he said. I don't think monsters use arrows.
An arrow. Didn't mention this. Square in the neck. Good shot.
Wow.
Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Who do we know that carries a bow and arrow?
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Bees. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't like these bees. Oh, what is there left in here? I'll take that. Alright, no more bees. Boxes. No. Alright. Got your box, but you have some splaining to do.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. Like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Loading. Huh? Roach. Come on, Roach. Get him. Get him, Roach. Boom. Gotcha. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just wanted to catch this guy.
Gotta get him out of here.
He lied to me.
Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Okay, so this guy was a Temerian spy posing as a merchant. He wants those supplies. Oh, we better not talk too loud while these guys are in the background. Those are Nilfgaardians. He was too afraid to go into the swamp to get the medical supplies himself, but he still wants me to give them to him, to take back to the Temerians hiding in the woods. Otherwise, they are going to go to the Nilfgaardians. Now, this Geralt that I'm playing is just kind of a general asshole. Doesn't like the Nilfgaardians, but also doesn't like people who prey on medical transports in general. So I think in this case, we gotta turn this guy in, because it is not cool to prey on, you know, plausibly innocent merchants. Alright, taking you in.
I'm taking you to the Nilfgaardians. You're a murderer, not a soldier.
And you're a traitor. There's a scaffold out there with your name on it.
Witchers don't take sides.
Hey, soldier. Waiting on a late transport by any chance?
What? Yes. Corporal Lifnitz set out to command headquarters for medicine. He has yet to return, though he was due back several days ago.
Medicine's here, in this box. And this is a 3-in-1. Liar, thief, and your corporal's murderer.
Plow yourself, mutant.
Captain Peter will see to him. And you, Nordling, deserve our thanks. The medication will not save our men's lives, but it will ease their dying.
There you go. Win-win.
Your soldier's falling sick. What with?
I do not know. I do not ask. Those who take an interest are usually sent straight to the front.
Gotta say, I was kind of counting on a tangible token of gratitude. A golden, clinky one, in fact.
I thought you acted from conviction.
I don't think so.
Not greed. But if that is not the case, here. So you'll remember and tell others that Nilfgaard is generous with those who serve it willingly.
Bye. All right. Well, brought one guy to justice, I guess. Alrighty. Oh, since we're right near a fast travel point, let's go back to Wosong Bridge. Now, I do have a mod that will allow me to fast travel from anywhere, but it's no need to use it at this moment. Okay. Now let's go, let's go back to that message board and take a note off it. Every time, Goidamar. Alrighty. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, just look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Dune Wildenvert? Alright. Missing in action. Now that we did see a bunch of raised huts on the way here. Rude. Roach. Every time I hear that, I think it's a child, but it turns out to just be a woman yawning. Roach? What are you doing over there, Roach? We gotta find Bastian. Oop, oop. Storms are coming. Oh yeah, here's where that merchant was. There's his cart. Still hanging around. Let's go fast through these woods. Oh, is this the way? Let's see. Oh yeah, it is, okay.
Slow now. Whoa.
Must be the guy. Oh, he's got a little Temerian shield. Yeah, this is not a very happy place, huh?
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. I haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Alright.
Fine.
I
I'll
thought
help
you didn't have much money,
Just
but you would pay in generosity.
Been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
So it was relatively recent that the Nilfgaardians took over this place. Come on, Roach. You can travel faster than him. You want to ride? Alright. So we're heading back up to where we started. Oh yeah, remember we saw those ghouls. From on top of the hill. Is this the way? No, I think this is the way. Ah! Roach. Got stuck. Yep, this looks like it.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Wow. So we've got some Temerian lilies here. There's a Nilfgaardian sun out there. That's why they call them the Black Ones, because it's black with gold and white is their banner. Wow. Alright.
You're here, good. Bastion. His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright. Ghouls, right? Okay. Let's look these guys up in the bestiary. They're necrophages, right? Yes. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap, they'd eat you too. Chop you up for a ghoulish stew. It's pretty good. Ghouls and graveyears are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole, they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Vulnerable against necrophage oil. Well, that's not that helpful, huh? Oh, there are those wreaths. Okay. Alright, so let's... Oh, you know what? Let's, I want to show this. So there's the regular Yurden, which is this. There's also an alternate sign, which if you hold it down, makes this little zappy thing. And that, combined with the enchantment that I have on my gear, when a trap set by Yurden hits an enemy, a new glyph is placed at that position. It works out quite well. You'll see. So you see it keeps placing new ones over and over and over again. Woo! I missed. Excuse me. Woo! One more. Nice. Good shot. Alright. Got the ghouls out of the way. Here's one. Oh, okay, I guess it doesn't have a little lily on it. Oh, here we go.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
That's a Nilfgaardian shield.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
How about this one?
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Oh. Let's see.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Oh, man.
Still nothing.
Oh, dead soldier's letter. Gustav, I've got something to ask of you. I've come into the possession of quite the stash of valuables. Don't ask how. Modesty prevents me from trumpeting the heroic deeds I performed in the fight for our beloved fatherland. At any rate, there's so damn much of it that there's no way in any hell I'll carry it back on my own, so I've put everything in a chest and buried it on the beach, at the base of the cliff with the 2 burned-out huts on it. You know, we'd go crayfish hunting there, remember? So here's what you gotta do. Grab a wheelbarrow, throw a shovel in it, and take it to the beach, but make sure no one sees you. We'll load the treasure and sell it all in Vizima, and split the earnings 50-50, like family should. See you later, and remember, not a word to anyone. Well, Johan, can't really make use of it anymore, so we might as well take advantage, huh? Okay. We'll pick that up later. Shields, shields, shields. Here's one.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Another one.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
Okay, how about this one?
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Okay. Oh! Ruff, ruff.
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Let's go. Oh, where are you going? Hussar! Oh. Is it this? There he is.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No.
He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Yeah. It's a good point.
Your brother's right, Bastion. Nilfgaardians know no mercy. They live by their law. A law that's cruel as hell towards any who hide deserters or aid them.
Rosin, I'll bring you food. And an herbalist. You'll see. In a week or two, you...
Just go.
Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Ugh, yeah, sometimes it's tough playing as a mean Geralt. This, I think it actually turns out pretty okay if you convince them to take this guy in. The quest back with the dwarf, actually, I think ends worse if you decide to turn him in to the dwarf, because he ends up, I think, getting hung or lashed or something by the Nilfgaardians. Aw. Well, at least he found his brother, even if this guy's pretty much toast. Sorry.